Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. And when last we left off, we've nearly explored everywhere in the mines. There are just 3 things that we have yet to solve, the most important of which is getting to the lower levels. We found the thing we need to open this door, but we haven't tried opening it with that thing, the disc. There's also this minecart we haven't interacted with, and the weapon on the altar in the Hall of Remembrance. We're missing one thing to deactivate the trap that's been heavily hinted on this wall, and I think the thing we're missing can be got with the minecart. So, let's make our way over to that minecart and see if my hunch is correct. And to do that we shall zoom! And hopefully not get ambushed by... We're about to get ambushed. Yep, we're about to get ambushed. Those were the spirits that were noticing us as we were walking about.
Hey.
Okay, what do we have? We have a wraith, another wraith, a bitter spirit, a battery siren, and a shade.
Hey.
Okay, so back to normal speed we go.
Hey.
You can go here. Biscuit can go here.
What?
You here.
Hi?
You here. These are spirits, not vessels, so Durgan doesn't get any bonus stuff with his abilities. We have indeed been spotted. I wonder if we back up, we will not be spotted. Let's back up. Because I'd like to get the drop on them if I can. If I can. They can't see us anymore. They really should be able to. There's nothing here to block their line of sight. If we go here... Yeah, they can't see us now. So you go here.
Hey.
You go here.
Hey. Hi?
And then you can go here.
What?
You here.
Following your lead.
Yeah, you're being spotted by someone, but who?
I'm here.
That is a question. Is there a tiny mouse here that's going to tell the ghosts that we're in the area? Maybe.
I'm here.
Either way, we do not have long. We want to take out that battery siren as soon as we can.
I'd be glad to.
So, let's sneak up and let us... Okay, we'll just get a shot off. Okay, there we go. You got a shot off. And Liren has not got their shot off yet. There we go. You run back.
Yes?
And now we shall
Following your
do
lead.
everything else. Wait for them to get close. There we are. You move forward, you move forward. And then we'll have you fire this. Probably... Ooh, you're injured. You're probably not going to last much longer. The shade will move closer. Okay.
Following your lead.
Careful. Careful. Where have you gone? You're here, being attacked by them, because you've been teleported away. We can... Oh, hello. We can help you in a moment. Right now,
How may I help?
we're going to use that magic missile right here.
Yes?
And
Your
you
thoughts
switch
must
to
flow
your
deep in
knives.
Following your lead.
Shoot. And you should be fine. You should be fine for the moment.
I'm
Okay.
here.
Missed. That's okay. I now need
Yes?
you to...
I'm here.
There, switch targets. You go attack here. One enemy down. Right, I need you down to go and help. I need everyone to move forward. Everyone to move forward. Adir's doing a fine job tanking there. Adir is hardy in ways those ghosts couldn't even imagine. Okay, I need you here.
Yes?
I need you here. I need you to keep getting charges. Yep, battery siren has changed targets. You're immune to lots of things, which is good.
I'm here.
Okay, another shot there. I need Liren to
Yes?
get a little bit closer, so that everybody else can then get closer.
How may I help?
I need you to start blasting the battery siren, like so.
Your thoughts.
Then you're still at... you're not using your crossbow. That's why you're not getting more charges. In a moment, you will be down, and when you're down, and then just wait. Oh, you need
I'm
healing.
here.
You definitely need healing. I want you to save your shot
Hi?
for... Actually, no. Don't save your shot. just fine.
For my friends.
Nice piercing round, and now everyone can
What?
scatter
How
through.
may I help?
Also,
Yes?
you'll be able to summon some ogres in a moment. Okay, let's get that ogre assistance in.
Roll up 10!
Who called? Yes, we did. Note that Adir is doing a fantastic
here.
job of tanking everything.
How may I help?
We don't need to waste any of our other spells, so we will do this. We'll do that. And that's another spirit down. Only 2 raids. And they're not going to last very long at all. Not even slightly. And they're gone! Fantastic. The ogres disappear.
I'm here.
Now, we had a fight there. We're probably going to have another fight on our way to the minecarts. That combat was why I didn't click the minecart area and just let them run off without observing them, because we could get ambushed by anyone and anything. Ghosts are sneaky like that. So let's go over here, save the game, and interact with this minecart. Hopefully it will lead us to the place where that final part of the Hall of Remembrance puzzle lies.
I'm here.
Have a look at it, Liren. An empty minecart sits at the mouth of this tunnel, waiting to be loaded up with ore. Despite the condition of some of the surrounding tunnels, this cart and the tracks beyond appear to be intact. There is a lever at the base of the tracks. Let's look inside the cart. The cart is empty, if dusty and patchy with rust, and large enough that a group of kith might fit inside, uncomfortably. I think we'll climb in. You and your allies clamber into the minecart in a graceless jumble of jabbing elbows and weapons. That's a big minecart. Let's pull the lever. With a shriek of grinding metal, the lever slides into place. The cart gives a mighty shudder, then starts rolling slowly along the track. Minecart moves downhill and quickly gathers speed. On the next rise, it becomes clear that there is some form of enchantment upon the tracks. The cart loses none of its momentum. Uh-oh. Also, I love that picture. That picture is amazing. After a sharp turn, you find yourself rapidly approaching a fork in the tracks. One track leads left, and the other upward and to the right. Let's look around quickly. You notice another lever set along the side of the tracks. The minecart hurtles along towards it. Grab the lever as you pass. Who will grab for the lever? We will grab for the lever. In a show of dexterity, you manage to hang over the side of the cart and grab the lever as it comes along. The impact nearly jars you from your perch, however, and leaves your shoulder aching. That was probably the right decision. There's a grinding noise, and then the tracks shift ahead of you, just in time. The cart rattles onto the right track. After a dizzying series of twists and turns, the minecart slows, then stops at the entrance to a new cavern. And a small cavern indeed.
You're quite friendly,
Let's look at this. Dented minecarts and heaps of rubble block this tunnel. Yeah, some people probably tried to escape this way, but never made it. So, are there any traps? No, not what I can see. Here we have 50 Durgan cogwheels. And here we have a sapphire, 2 Durgan iron ingots, and a sigil of the shield. Carvings on one side of this stone disc depict a shield. On its back, 2 protrusions poke out from its expertly polished surface. That's the last part of the puzzle. With that, we can make our way back. Another minecart sits in the mouth of an ascending tunnel. You cannot be sure where it leads, apart from out of this room. Well, we're going to hop in. You and your companions clamber into the minecart, you pull the lever, and hear the now familiar whine of rusty wheels as the minecart starts rolling along the track. After a series of gentle twists and turns, the cart approaches a familiar cavern. And we are back here. Fantastic. With that, we can solve the puzzle in the Halls of Remembrance. It's not a difficult puzzle. The game gives you all the clues you need to put those discs in the right place. Just need to be observant and look at the descriptive texts that the game presents you. There's nothing there. There was a bit of gloom, thought there might be a thing I didn't notice, but no. Now, we haven't been in here since we angered everyone, so there might be guardians in here now, in the form of more wraiths and spirits and angry ghosts. But no. No one. Right. We have here, despite the years of weathering where the helmets of the other armors in the room are plain, this one is brighter and more reflective.
I'm
So
here.
in this one, we will place a circular depression carved into the stone sits below the relief of a dwarven warrior. The armor-clad figure stands over a defeated enemy. Let's expect the stone carving. One hole punctures the bottom of a circular depression. Its edges seem worn, as if something had scraped against them. Above the depression, stepping on the corpse of a vanquished foe, a dwarf holds his own helmet high in sign of victory. That is a second clue. And it tells us, with no uncertainty, to insert the sigil of the helm into the depression. You hold the symbol in place, matching its protrusions against the holes in the circular depression. They align perfectly. A gentle push is enough to slide the symbol into its receptacle. You hear a faint clicking sound behind the stone wall.
I'm here.
That's one down. And now this one. A circular depression carved into the stone. The armor-clad figure stands guard against an unseen enemy. Let's inspect this carving. Above the depression, a dwarf appears to ready defend against a charge, holding a shield high and a sword low. Well, sigil the shield. You hold the symbol in place, matching its protrusions. It aligns perfectly. And a faint clicking sound. Finally, this one. Let's inspect this carving. Above the depression, a dwarf appears to ready a charge, holding a shield low and a sword high. Sigil of a sword. You hear a clicking sound. With that, we should be able to take this item. If I want to take this item is another question, but we'll save, and we'll have a look at it.
I'm here.
It is called Night Shroud. Ooh, it's a soul-bound item. Shadows ooze and pool around you, filling your mind with memories of furtive expeditions, clandestine meetings, and a traffic of secrets. You hear the whispers of the men and women who snuck, struck, and survived by the power of this weapon. It's a mace. You're not especially talented with maces, are you? I need to check that. So you have Defender, Fighting Spirit, Second Wind, Fighting Stance, Weapon Focused Adventurer. Yeah, that doesn't give you maces. Still,
I'm here.
this is worth grabbing.
These are Abidon's treasures.
I'm here.
I think we've angered someone, but because we did this, nothing bad's going to happen.
You
Oh,
profane Abidon's sacred.
something bad happened. Yep, they're a little bit mad. A fragment of a Pargrunan rogue, Exandru, warrior, and a wizard. Right, the wizard
Yes.
gets shot.
Your thoughts must
You
go
also
deep
get
indeed.
shot.
Hey,
You go here, you go here, you start doing this,
yes?
you do this,
I'm here.
Following your lead.
and you might as well shoot the rogue.
Heroic.
Nope. Okay, bit of a mess, but we can...
Your
Okay,
thoughts must go
first thing
deep
you need to do
indeed.
is disintegrate the Exandru, because the wizard's nearly dead.
Yes?
You shoot the wizard,
How may I help?
you magic missile this rogue. You're casting.
Hey,
You attack this. Okay. You're trying to defend yourself. The
Aye.
keyword here is trying. In fact, it might be better for you to do this, which will hit the wizard as well. There we go. Wizard's down. Excellent. Now we do this. And you can focus on the rogue. You have cast your spell, so now I need you to do this. And in a moment, we should be in a good situation. Yep, there's that disintegrate. Works incredibly well against
Following
ghosts.
your
Someone
lead.
asked, how does it work well against ghosts? Because they don't have a body to disintegrate. And the answer is magic. Magic is usually the answer to these things. Okay, that one's down.
I'm here.
Now you can shoot here. Kapow! And in a moment, we should be good. You're gone as well. And note there's no loot being left behind. No loot at all, and there we go. We
I'm
win,
here.
and the reward is the item we got. We could have not taken that, but maybe we'll have someone use it at some point. Maybe. For now, there is this puzzle. We're gonna have to turn this disc, I imagine. That sounds like the end of this thing here. Reached Old Valia in the west, a cold wind from the south, and bore our parents east to seek the White Forge in the north. West. East, south. I don't think it is west, south, east, north. It might be south, west, east, north. Let's read that one. A cold wind from the south reached Old Valia in the west and bore our parents east to seek the White Forge in the north. That makes perfect sense.
I'd be glad to.
That's what we need to do. As you approach the door, you notice a round depression within the surrounding frame. Let us place the stone disc in the socket. At first, the disc does not seem to fit, until it is oriented a specific way. You hear a quiet click of casings as it sinks into place. Nothing appears to happen right away, however. On the disc itself, an arrow-shaped protrusion points north. So I think what we need to do is a combination lock, effectively. We need to turn it so it's facing the correct way for that story by the door, and then push the disc in for each part. So we'd start with south. Let's turn it clockwise. The dial rotates easily enough, though you hear a peculiar rattling behind the wall. The dial comes to rest with a faint click. The arrow points east. Now it points south. Let us push the disc. You press the disc as the arrow points south. You hear a satisfying thunk and notice that the dial has sunk a fraction of an inch into the depression. The door is still locked, but this feels like a step in the right direction. So next we would want to turn it west. So we'll go clockwise to head west and push the disc. You press the disc as the arrow points west. You feel another thunk and find that the dial has recessed further still. Then it doesn't matter if we go clockwise or counterclockwise, because two either way would bring us to east. Push the disc. You press the disc as the arrow points east. After another small thud, the dial sinks a hair lower into the stone moulding. The change is almost too small to see, but it seems to indicate progress. And lastly, counterclockwise to north. You press the disc as the arrow points north. At first, nothing seems to happen, but after a few seconds have passed, the disc recedes deeper into the socket. You hear a clunk and a rattle of chains, and the door nearby swings open. The way is clear.
Yes?
And just like that, we have made it
Hey,
to some stairs leading down
Yes?
some very warm depths indeed. This is going to bring us to the Foundry. Let's go. The Foundry is going to be even more heavily defended than the mines were. Yeah, the spirits of the park. We have made it even deeper in and gained experience for it. Told to continue to the fort. Also, taxes have been collected, and only some of them were lost to bandits. Also, Lavender and Lie added. This quest expires in 1 day. We'll check that out next time, folks, as when we come back, we've reached the Foundry, and the Foundry is vast and dangerous.
Yes?
Very dangerous indeed.
At once.
Together. We're in this together.
I'm starting to wonder whether it is, in fact, the dwarves that are attacking each other. Someone else might have attacked. Or something. And if that's the case, might still be here. That's not encouraging at all. We'll find out whether that's the case by exploring further into the Foundry. And that'll be for next time, folks. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.